I am experimenting. I almost started in Portuguese, sorry. I am experimenting with this. I just did one in Portuguese a few minutes ago, and now I'm going to try to do one in English. And I will see if I can talk faster in English than I did in Portuguese. I am just wanting to say I love you. I am so thankful for you in our lives, for your prayers, for the difference you make to us. And I wanted to share with you a little bit about hurricanes. I absolutely hate hurricanes. You can add to that earthquakes, tornadoes, floods, fires, every one. Because what they do is they take away our feeling of control. They place us in a very vulnerable position, and it's difficult to deal with it. I arrived in Georgia on the 2nd, and then I was with my daughter and her friends up in the mountains, which was absolutely wonderful, until Wednesday. On Wednesday, we drove to Haldasa. And I thought, how stupid are we being? Because we were driving towards the hurricane and not away from it. So we got in Wednesday night here. Thursday, we had 2 carloads come up. John and Beth and their family, and one of my sons-in-law, and 2 more Brazilians. So, and then that was Thursday. Friday or Saturday night, I can't remember, we had 2 more Brazilians. So what we ended up with was floor-to-floor air mattresses. By the way, they have much fancier air mattresses today than they used to. I didn't even know. But it was crazy. There were 10 or 12 of us. And it was laughter and prayer and wonderful, because I hadn't seen my kids in several years. So I actually got to see some of them, and they stayed here. The hurricane, we were blessed. We were not hit hard. We had a bunch of branches come down, and trees went down on both sides of us, but not here. So we are deeply thankful. Now, there is something about hurricanes. We get them in our lives also. Had you stopped to think about that? We get hurricanes in our lives, in our spiritual lives, and they turn our lives upside down. We are not in control. We're hanging on for dear life, and we don't know what's going to happen. One of my most recent emotional hurricanes was Joe's death. It has been a roller coaster ever since then. One day I would wake up and I thought, oh, wonderful. The next day I would wake up and things couldn't have been worse. So it was the emotions and all of that. But I'm here, finally. Now, when you hit hurricanes, what do we do? This is the hard part. And I want to read some scriptures to you that really blessed me, that I have... get my glasses. And I was reading the other night, and you know, you read scriptures and you think, oh, I know that, but all of a sudden this was totally new. This is Joshua 1:7-9. Be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left, that you may be successful wherever you are. We want success. I'm asking God, what do you want me to do? Here we start finding answers. Do not let this book of the law depart from your mouth. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. in the midst of the hurricanes in our lives, we have His promise. So I'm sending you hugs and saying hi and love you, and until the next time. Bless you.